Hello friends, so we are approaching Prelims 2025. 25th May 2025 is the day which can change your life. UPSC Prelims are just around the corner and today is the day when champions are made. I'm Atul Kapoor and in this video I'm talking about exactly how to maximize these crucial final weeks. If you're feeling overwhelmed, you're not alone. This such examination and pressure is too much. But what separates successful candidates from those who are not able to crack this? It's not just hard work, it's smart work. Stay with me for next few minutes and I promise you will walk away with a battle testing 16-point strategy that can help you in clearing the first hurdle. It's a crucial examination and you have to prepare well before the D-Day comes. Let me acknowledge most of you serious ones would be definitely in preparation mode. It's the time for revision and evaluation. By solving mock tests regularly, your foundation would be strong now. When the foundation has been laid, it is time to build a winning strategy. It's simple. When first constituents of syllabus, you'll have to take care of important constituents. At this stage, it is not about covering everything. It is about mastering everything what matters most. When you look at syllabus, you can easily work out important areas and prioritize your study plan. In the syllabus, there are few topics which you must know. Some topics need to have acquaintances and a few areas would be such where you will always have thought of covering but you were not. Each subject has got some important areas and you will have to be very strong on those areas. This will help you in giving priority to areas where you have to focus more. My next point is about strategic preparation. Not all parts of syllabus carry full weightage. You can ascertain that with help of previous year papers that will give you a feel of the trend. This will give you an idea where you have to spend your time most. Now you don't have the luxury left for devoting time for each subject. You'll have to be judicious in your decision to use your time, and it's always beneficial if you are clear that you are covering those areas which are important from exam point. After that, each subject has got some important themes. These recurring themes that cut through multiple disciplines. This is all about integrated knowledge and being clear about interrelation. Sometimes you prepare for a particular topic in mind that I'm preparing for geography, but you can find those things in paper 3 also. So main examination, all the 4 papers are designed in such a way where if you are dividing these papers as per subject, it's going to be very difficult for you to prepare. You'll have to work on themes and accordingly you'll have to work on your preparation plan so that whatever topics you are covering, you'll have to pick up keywords from the syllabus and you'll have to prepare all aspects related to that particular topic. It's not that you are covering some areas, economical, social, political, but you'll have to make your preparation multi-dimensional. You'll have to even look at the ethical part of it because you never know that topic can be part of your GS paper 4 as well. So it's all about holistic preparation for main examination. That is the must. And when you are very clear about your main examination preparation, your preparation for prelims would become quite easy because here you are clear about things, you were clear about interrelation among different disciplines, and when you face a question in preliminary examination, you'll be able to handle it relatively with ease because you're clear about things and you know what has been asked and it targets which area and what you have to answer. Your interconnected approach will definitely help you in solving most of the questions which you will find tricky. Even if you will find some new type of question, your vast knowledge will help you in working out the ways by which you can solve those kind of questions and work out the right answer. Next, I'm moving on to the main point, identifying the low-hanging fruits. Every year in prelims paper, there are few questions which are just cakewalk, and I'm talking about securing the easy wins. Every year, there are some questions that are very straightforward. These are some factual questions, and if you are prepared well, you will be able to answer it quickly. Static portion has so many things, so many information that you prepare for almost all details about that that topic. And if you find some question related to that, it would be really going to be something very easy, and that will save a lot of your time and give you confidence. So while preparing for prelims, you can use your test notes, you can make flashcards for some quick information, and you can revise it multiple times so that if you are able to spot that kind of question, you are not going to miss that. When I'm talking of notes, you can pick up 100 odd topics where you can make some quick notes, put information which can be asked, and it's not very difficult to identify. Look at things in past few months, what has happened, some places, some persons, some new act, government initiative, some schemes. A lot of things are there which can be part of that your crisp notes, and one-liners would definitely suffice the purpose. You can review your notes every day for 10-15 minutes and update these till you reach your D-Day. Now I'm turning my attention towards practical part of it, solving mock tests. My suggestion is, when you are solving mock tests, take at least 10 mock tests without any guesswork or using any shortcuts. This is your diagnostic phase where you want to know where you stand, how much is your preparation, how confident you are in answering the questions. These initial tests are not about scoring high marks. These are about your honest assessment. Stick to what you know for certain, 100% accurate answers. And this approach will give you correct picture of your preparedness right now. You will be aware of your knowledge base, and you will be able to spot areas that need attention. You will find some gaps, and when you are honest, it will not give you false confidence. Take 3 tests in a day. In 3 days, you complete this exercise, mark it on your calendar, and these 3 days will get you a genuine picture about your preparation. I'm telling you, this can be a turning point for your preparation. Treat these tests as mirror, as it will show you the correct picture. And after that, you can always move to your mock test with confidence and in real preparation mode, where you are applying all the examination techniques and applying your knowledge. You're relying on your recall and answering questions, working out questions correct. This is a time when you'll have to look at your mistakes. What kind of mistakes you are making? Is there any knowledge gap? Your information base is not updated? Is it misunderstanding the question? Like you are not able to understand what has been asked? Maybe you know the question, but you are not able to interpret it correctly. So misinterpretation can definitely harm you. And correct all these things during your mock test trials, because if you are able to control this, definitely you are going to be having an edge. Just check, are you making some careless errors? So when you know about things, if it is information related things, you can update your knowledge, your notes can be updated, incorporated, and you can certainly take care of those areas which are giving you trouble. And if it is about misinterpretation, then definitely you'll have to work on your improve your test taking techniques. You'll have to improve process. Make a point to note the outcome of each test, because you'll have to see it periodically that your performance is going up or down or static, because even static in performance is not a good indication. You have to improve every time. With every test you have to show improvement. After that, next is play on your strength. While addressing weaknesses is important, but you will have to strengthen your strong areas, and you will have to make a point that you are not losing even a fraction of a mark. Agreed, whatever you do, howsoever good your preparation is, it's not that you will be able to keep a balance while answering questions. Maybe sometimes you commit mistakes which you are not expected to do. But certainly, if you are playing on your strengths, you will be taking care of those areas where you have to score. Your goal is to maximize your overall score. In the final examination, it's not going to be how balanced your performance was. It will be reflected in score only, and your aim is precisely that. During preparation, if you are able to spot your strong areas, 3-4 subjects, and in those subjects, some important themes where you have a grip, you can very well assure yourself that you will be able to attempt at least 1/3 of the questions and prioritize those subjects in your preparation, because in these areas you will have to maintain an edge. Next is the time to shift your gears. Now you're in the race and you have to win. You have to apply all the tactics you know, knowledge, awareness, your common sense, presence of mind, whatever you say, everything will come into play. Your aim is to maximize your score. Use the elimination technique, use educated guessing, so that you can narrow down the choices and ultimately are able to work out the correct answer. Your performance in mock tests is very important. If you are able to solve questions, you will be really confident in handling your prelims papers. But one thing which really matters is I'm talking about negative marking. That is one area which really troubles a lot of candidates, and those who particularly attempt more number of questions or those who take more than required risk. One wrong answer eliminates 1/3 of a correct answer's value. If you're guessing randomly among 4 options, statistically you get 1 right, 3 wrongs. That is marked for the correct answer, and with the rest of 3 you will be losing the equal marks. So if it is a 2-marker question and 3 questions, 1/3 of each, means if you're randomly guessing, your ultimate aim is according to probability, it's going to be net 0. Smart guessing comes into play when you can eliminate 2 options confidently and confusion is between 2. So whenever you are attempting your mock tests, keep an eye on negative marking and always think of cutoff and how many marks you have to score in this mock test. That will really help you in long run. Another big question which comes into play is how many questions to answer. You are not expected to answer all 100 questions. Be clear about that. Your optimal number of questions should be that which gives you a safe score. And this you will work out when you will attempt multiple number of mock tests, and every time how many questions you attempted, how many are correct ones, and how many wrong questions, and after adjusting for negative marking, what is your ultimate score. That will tell you the sweet spot. Don't go by the advice you get to answer all the 100 questions or 95 questions. When you practice, work on this area and try to know how many questions you attempt correct and what is your hit rate. That's very important, and if you will take care of this, you're going to work very confidently in your prelims. Whatever you do in mock test, you'll have to attempt the same in your real examination, because when you practice something, chances are you are able to replicate that kind of performance in your actual examination also. That's what I'm saying. My next point is, whatever you show promise, you have to deliver. In your real examination, you have to replicate what kind of performance you have shown in your mock test. You are expected to replicate that in your real examination. Many times I've met a lot of successful candidates also. When they face some failures in their previous attempts, they used to tell that whatever they were able to do in mock tests, they were not able to get that kind of score in preliminary examination. But that's not expected out of you. You have to work hard, you have to prepare so much that in real examination, you're able to attempt all the questions confidently, you are able to get good marks, and you should be in a safe zone. That is your priority. You have to have that kind of marks which put you in safe category. As I'm telling you, confidence comes with performance, and if you will give improved performance, you'll continue with your performance in mock test. Definitely in real examination, you'll have the confidence to answer the questions. This is common paper which is attempted by all the candidates, and if you are well prepared, I tell you, not many people would be of that kind of level which you have attained. If you have worked hard, you have been serious all throughout, if you have given what it requires, definitely you will be able to have a good result. You will be cracking it with confidence. Yes, I have talked about paper 1, but the main important area which requires your attention is CSAT, GS paper 2. This is one area which is giving trouble to lot many candidates, and probably people talk about Hindi medium and vernacular languages candidates who are facing problem with this paper. But I tell you, this is nothing but people don't understand its importance. This paper requires due attention. It is paper which is definitely qualifying, but scoring 1/3 marks is not that easy. And look at the kind of question papers we have been seeing in last few years. It's not that easy, and I've seen many engineers, doctors, science background students fumbling at this level in GS paper 2. So you have time, still can do a lot of exercise, learn few things, some mathematical, some reasoning skills, have control on language, because comprehension will definitely require a lot of effort. So give it the time it requires and be ready for that. You can keep half an hour or so every day for practicing GS paper 2. This can be used as an activity to change your mood when you're reading some serious thing in say polity or economy or something which requires remembering facts and figures in history or maybe some other area. So just to change your mood, you can solve some questions, pick up one comprehension answer. So whatever suits you, take out some time every day to practice some questions for GS paper 2. And the last point, before I take that, I'll come to the point which is important, revision and practice. This exam is such where your revision definitely make things clear in your mind, and whatever questions you face with your accumulated knowledge, your awareness, memory that's stored in subconscious mind, you'll work out the questions. May take a little more time in some of the questions which are tricky, but if you are serious, if you are in examination taking mode, you will be able to work if you have done good revision and good practice. You can very well do it because every year you find thousands of students cracking prelims. It's not difficult. It's a block in mind that prelims is tough, prelims is unpredictable, it is random, all sort of questions, all sort of notions people build around this prelims paper, but this is beauty. This is creative and innovative way of presenting things, simple things in front of you, and you should compliment UPSC for maintaining such kind of standard for this examination. You have to come to the level of the paper. Paper will never go down to your level. Understand this, and this is of prime importance. And last, time management. See, this is one factor which will definitely make or break your attempt. If you're preparing right now, you'll have to manage your time well. Every minute spent on one particular activity should be justified. It should be as per your plans. Nothing random, nothing which can waste even a single minute of your precious time. No scope for any distraction. You have to be very careful. This is a life event you are going to face, and you don't have much of time. It's not a luxury which every time can give you some comfort. You'll have to work hard. You'll have to work a place for you, relative performance, and you'll have an edge. So same is when you'll appear in examination and face your papers, you'll have to justify every minute. There'll be some questions which would be taking more than time which one question requires. There'll be many questions which will take fraction of a second. There'll be some facts based, some static questions, some information that you will be definitely knowing and would be able to answer it quickly. So whatever time you save there, you can invest that time in the questions that have some twist or of a new type, or you have to ascertain that whether it's working or not. And if you are doing it, you'll be confidently completing your paper and you'll be doing justice to what you are doing. So stay disciplined, trust your preparation, and keep pushing forward. I wish you all the best for Prelims 2025, and I hope you'll crack it in style. Take care. God bless you.